Hello everybody, how are you today? I'm so excited. I've got a new craft for us. This is more along the Valentine's Day theme, but you can kind of use your creativity to use it for other things. So I'm going to show you the items that we're going to need first, and this I believe I picked up from Walmart, but I'm sure you can find something similar from Dollar Tree if you're a huge Dollar Tree shopper like I am. And then I'm just going to cut this off while we're at it. And I think this was about $5 maybe, so it's not too bad. The only other thing you could do is if you have an old piece of scrap wood, that would be great, but this was already pre-painted. So I'm excited about that. One step less in this craft process here. And then I've got my little XOs, so XO. So I got one of each, so I could do XOXO. And then I have some paper, and if you can see on here, it's front and back, and the polka dots are on the back of this one with already some paint on it, and flowers on the back of this one, but I think I'll use the front, and then a little bit of a damask print on that. So I'm going to use those papers, and I have some little accent ribbon that we're going to try at the end to see if it works out. So first, to get started, the first thing that we're going to do is get your glue gun plugged in, because we're going to be using the glue gun for sure for this project. And get your pencil and your scissors, because we are going to start cutting out these letters. So if you remember on my love sign, my long love sign, which I love so much, it's actually right there. You can see. So I'm going to take these letters. We're not going to paint them today. We're actually going to just cut them out. So to cut them out, I'm just going to start in the top edge of my paper. Oh, that's where the paint came from. It's all over. I'm going to start at the top edge of my paper just so I can save the rest of it. And I'm just going to trace each letter out. It's a booklet, and I'll show you in a minute. But it's the first booklet I've actually picked up, and it is so cute. They had so many cute papers in it. Majority, I would say 90% of them I loved. So I just decided to get it. So if you bought scrap paper before, unless they're on sale, they're about $1 a sheet. So I picked up this booklet, and I'm going to use it for so much stuff. Now the thing is with this is that I think that I will cut this out but double it over, because I want to use the front and the back, because it's both sides are just so cute. So see how I traced out my X there? And I love the back of the polka dot too. So I'm going to fold this over, but minus where the paint is. So I want to make sure that I get that folded over and not pick up that paint spot. So this way I'm doing less cutting. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to do a little bit less cutting. So I'm going to cut these out first. And I think what I'll do with my O's is I'll go a little bit darker pink. So they look like they're the same, but the inside will be a polka dot. So I'll probably do the same with the O. It's just less cutting. And for live's sake here, for the video's sake, it's just not quite as long. Okay, so here we go. How cute, right? Okay, so I've got, you can see up close, it's kind of like a square pattern, and then the polka dots. And I've got a little excess on this front one. Depending on how I put them in the letters, I can just erase those little pencil marks, because it looks like it's going to come off pretty easy. So I'll do that. So if you're doing the same thing, and I didn't really want to, usually I do it on the back of the letter, so you can't see those marks from the front, but because I'm going to use the other side, I had to do it on this side. Okay, so I'm going to put those to the side, because this is how they're going to go. They are going to go like this. Okay, we're going to get that on the X, and then the other one's going to go on the other X. Now, I am going to get rid of my trash here, and then I love this side. So I think I'm going to use that. I don't know if I mean, really either side would be cute for the O, but I don't know how much it would show on that. Maybe I would do that. That might be cute. If I did these two, maybe I'll just do those two. So I'm going to cut out my O's. There's so many options with this paper. If you get a booklet of this, here, I'll show you right now. Here's the booklet of paper. This is what it looks like if you're interested in getting it. It's at Walmart. How adorable. Look at all these papers. It goes into green, and then there's some big polka dots that are my favorite, and I can't wait to use for Easter. I mean, even this is kind of fun. It's very like wallpaper, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 90s. But how cute is that? Look at for Easter, those two colors. You guys, this is amazing. If I can find it on Amazon, so it's easier just to click and get it, so you don't have to worry about driving all the way to Walmart, I'm going to post the link for that. So hold tight for that, and I will get that link up there. All right, so I'm going to trace my O. I've got my O, and I'm going to trace one. And again, I'm going to start in the corner just so I can save my paper for so many other things for the future. So I doubled up my papers again. Like I said, just in case you missed it, I doubled up my papers, and I'm cutting out my O's very carefully because I want those O's to lay perfectly on top of the letters. So if you're cutting letters out, I don't think I would probably go more than, just cut off that excess there. I wouldn't probably go more than 2, because when you get too many layers that you try to cut out, it ends up, you know, they end up being crooked, they end up shifting, and then they don't end up being straight when you actually put them on your surface. So I'm gonna get this cut out here. So this is the tricky part. So I took, and did you see how I did that? I folded this. I'll back up here. See how I folded that and made a slit so I can get into the O? It's just a little tiny trick there. Okay, how cute. I just love the striped letter. So there's these sides and this side. What to put together, I do not know. That is really cute too. That's really cute. We'll have to see what they look like. So many options, so many options. All right, guys, I'm decided to cut out a little bit different one. So I changed up my colors just a tad because I wasn't for sure if all that white in the background was going to show up very well. So I'm using a different piece of scrapbook paper. And sometimes that'll happen. That'll happen. We can't get everything right the first time, so don't worry. And we're going to cut this one out. And I think this one will be just the way I want it. All right, so there we go. There's my O. You see a little bit better. Okay, and I love this side too. I just think that that is absolutely adorable and so sweet, especially if you're going to do something with a little girl's room, like say if you're going to do a name. So it's going to go something like that. But I'm going to use this darker side because we are doing Valentine's Day. So I'm going to do something like that. So for this next part, you can try to use a glue gun, but I'm worried about the glue thickness on the letters that you're going to see through the scrapbook paper. So I'm going to try this, but still have your glue gun hot and ready because we're going to try to do some little like ribbon embellishments after. So I'm going to do a little glue on my letter. You can use this or Mod Podge. So I'm just using my glue stick, probably that I have left over from the kids' school bags or something when they come home in the summer and they've got all that glue left over. Here we go. This is lining up. Now it's going to stick well enough. You can just leave this to the side. So there's my first letter. I'm going to put that in place. And now I'm going to grab my second letter. And first you want to lay out your letters to make sure that you've got all the colors laid out the right way. How cute. Now we have this going on here. This is what it looks like, okay? Now we have to glue. So remember that glue gun I told you to have hot and ready? It's hot and ready, ready to go. And you're just gonna wanna kind of line them up. Now, if you are a measurer or you wanna make sure that you get everything perfect, you can either just put them in place or you can mark them if you want. It's up to you. I'm gonna kind of put mine in place how I like it. You can do them straight, you can do them, you know, a little crooked and off center if you want, and have fun with it. I think I am going to do mine a little off center like that, so they're kind of fun and cute. And then we are just going to, so get them how you want them. I think they're kind of fun crooked. I like that better. All right, so then you're gonna take a little glue and you're gonna just put a little bit of glue on the back of the letter, I would suggest, and put it in place. Grab your next one, put a little glue, put it in place. Grab your next one, put a little glue on it, put it in place. You can probably put it all around it too. I just want to make sure, I'm just putting a little on them right now to make sure that I don't want to, that I don't need to move them. Okay, how cute, you guys. Look at that. How adorable. Now, I think it needs a little something extra. So, and I knew it probably was going to. So I'm going to, let's see what I'm going to do here. I've got some cute little hearts. I've got some little glitter hearts. But I think that I'm just going to take, this one's cute too. This is what I'm looking for. So these little hearts are adorable. I got these at Dollar Tree and you can get a bag of them. Those are adorable. I might do something with them. I don't know if I want to bring the red in there, but I have this ribbon as well. So I've got this ribbon as well, and I've got this burlap. So I think I'm just going to make a little bit of a bow and kind of stick it on the top or do something with it. So let's make a bow, shall we? All right, I'm just gonna cut this. I've got this really cute burlap ribbon, just so you can see what I'm doing here. I've got this burlap ribbon. I think I just got it at Dollar Tree. There probably isn't too much of it. You know, the one thing about the Dollar Tree ribbon is it's so cute, but maybe you might get like a couple feet of it. Whoops, I cut that one the wrong way. Oh, I cut them both the wrong way. Oh, okay, so they need to go in because I want them to have, there, I wanted them like that way. And we're gonna do that side, the opposite. I'll recut that one. So this is just a little tip. See my little bread container? This had breadcrumbs in it, and I'm just using it for a little garbage because look at all these little scrap pieces that I have. So great. So that's just a little tip. I'm just taking all my little extra garbage and putting it in there, since I don't really have too much of a room for garbage. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna lay out, I'll set that to the side real quick, and I'm just gonna lay out a little bit of ribbon here, a couple pieces, and see how this looks. And I've got this little rickrack ribbon. How adorable, I love that. I think this is a Walmart find. And then I think we will just take just a tiny little bit of the rickrack because it's just too cute not to use again. And we're just gonna go like this, and we're gonna bunch it up so it makes a little ribbon. And we're gonna tie a little piece in the middle and bunch them all together. Get that through. Okay, so it's a cute little bow, and we're just going to stick that on here somewhere. It's kind of cute right in the middle, kind of cute to the side. I might just stick it to the side because it looks like after I angled my sign, I've got a little bit of room up here. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue on the back. Once you get your bow the way you like it, I'm going to stick it right there. And then, you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to get a little button, and I'm going to stick a button in the middle because it's kind of cute and vintagey and little shabby chic. So I'm going to get a button and put that in the middle. So hold on real quick. All right, you guys. So I've got the famous buttons here. This is one thing that I got from my grandma because this is one of the best memories that I have sitting at her house, and she used to keep us busy by stringing buttons. So if any of my family's watching, you know. So I got these buttons, and I had no idea that 100 years later I'd still be crafting with them. So let's look through and see what we can find. There are, look at these old school 70 buttons. Anyway, I mean, this has got to be like so old. And we've just got everything in here. But I just was looking for a little plain one like this. So let's see. We'll see here. What do we like? What do we like? Oh, this one's cute. How cute is that? That's so old school. That one might be cute. Maybe I'll use a couple. That one is just too adorable. All right, I'm using this one. Look how cute that is. Maybe I should go with two. I just might go with two. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm going to go with these two, you guys. Okay. And I'm going to glue one on top of the other because this one has kind of got a little nub to it on the end and it's not going to lay flat on my board anyway. So I'm going to stick a little bit of glue on here and I'm going to glue that guy there. And then I'm going to glue the two of them at the top. And my Valentine XOX is complete. How cute. This is going to be hung up. I'm going to hang it on, I don't know where I'm going to hang it, but if you look at my little mirror here, something like that, you could even hang it on something like that. So I hope you all loved it. I'm going to take some pictures of where I'm going to set it, and I hope you can try one. This will kind of give you an idea what to do. Grab some letters, grab some scrap paper, grab a scrap piece of wood. If you have a scrap piece of wood and you didn't pre-buy this, and this was all, or buy it and it was pre-made, you can just take, what they did is they just stapled the back with twine, put twine on the back, staple it, and you have your backing for your little XOX. So hope you love it, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.